Oh, beautiful for spacious skies, warm the waves of grace.
When our founding fathers established this republic, they created a political and economic system unique among nations, a system which has led the United States to the very pinnacle in wealth and in world leadership, to the very pinnacle in wealth and in world leadership. This series of programs is being presented to help all of us understand better our advantages under our American way of life.
At the classroom lectern is Dr. Clifton Ganus, Jr., noted young historian.
In order to have a proper appreciation of the American economic system, we must know how the national income is divided in America. For the 25-year period just ended, it was $3,780 billion. You get writer's cramp with a figure like that. You may be wondering, who got all this money? The answer constitutes a tribute to our system. Private ownership concentrated in the hands of a few, fewer and fewer. And the competitive market.
Competition and big volume keep prices down.
It is to the benefit of all Americans in the upper income level. So we wouldn't gain much by liquidating the upper income brackets and the upper income level. The upper income brackets, we wouldn't gain much less than $1,000. Only 55 cents, only 15 cents a day, distributed evenly. Each of us would receive. To sum it up, we know that American capitalism is morally right. Our system is morally right. The fact is that American capitalism, in one way or another, is compatible with God's laws and the teachings of the Bible, wholesome and good. Morally right, God's laws, wholesome and good. The spirit of enterprise, productivity. The disciples of the Bible prophesied the profit motive. The disciples.
It seems that our national wealth is very widely distributed.
The true facts, basically, the fact, profit. In other words, under capitalism, wealth would be concentrated in the hands of fewer and fewer, while the great majority of people would suffer increasing poverty.
I would say it would be hundreds of billions.
Actually, it's up in the trillions. All Americans.
Much more than I realized.
That cannot be. The sons of toil, they are chained to their capitalist machines.
A few of the lucky ones have substantial wealth. And the remainder, most of them children and youths, will at some time in their lives own bicycles. Until then, join us and march, as the socialists and communists say. As we all know, as we shall see. We must remember, however, that American capitalism has set a new standard for shadowy pipe dreams. In America, there are more automobiles than families, and this is only a hint of our human welfare. And if we keep its basic principles strong and vigorous in the years ahead, the opportunity of every American for shadowy pipe dreams will certainly be enhanced. At our next session, in communist countries, the workers do not have cars.